The context of lesson 3 is putting together the low, this low business here and this high business here so that you're doing this pattern here. Now, in my opinion, it's easiest to just start with one step at a time. So let's first start with the footwork. We'll start with clockwise. So I'm gonna face this way so that you are looking at back view. This is what the first half will look like on the bottom. This is what the second half will look like on the top. The bottom portion is leveraging this waist high transition. The top portion is leveraging the head high transition. But let's talk about the feet first. If you look to your right and you put your right foot forward facing that way, and then you put your left foot so that it faces the camera or the screen, you would, if you look down, it'd be like an upside down T, roughly, with your feet. And then what you're gonna do as you do the movement is you're gonna pivot to the other side and it will be an upside down T facing the other way. And we're just using this T stance to go back and forth. This is the basis of many things that I teach. So the footwork is super important. So let's do the hand gesture for the low part of the movement. So if you grab your balls in your T stance, what I want you to imagine is, I think we talked about the hoop skirt thing. If you imagine you have a big hoop skirt on, you'd be spinning overhand here. You're gonna take your hands, pull the skirt back, not this, pull back like that, yes. Pull back, pivot, and then when you get to this side, imagine you have dirt in your hands and you're gonna toss the dirt, so you'll come out underhand on this side, right? So if we try that with the poi, if you're overhand here, and then you pull your hands back behind your butt, pull the skirt back, pivot, turn, and come out, toss the dirt. Now, that might be too much to do, so let's do one hand at a time. Let's do the left hand first. With your left hand, take it, pull it back behind your hip, pivot, turn, and toss the dirt. Let's do that again with your left hand. Your overhand here. You pull your hand back behind your hip, pivot, turn, toss the dirt. That was roughly it, but what you did on that one was your hand went really wide like this. You want to remember the palm back thing. Super critical to having that be tight. Now let's try it with the right hand. Your overhand with the right hand facing the right, and go palm down, pull the skirt back behind your butt, pivot, turn, and toss the dirt out and underhand. Let's try it with both hands. So if you start, let's just not spin them the first time. They're both here like this. I want you to try this where you imagine pulling the skirt back, pivot, and tossing the dirt. Pull the skirt back, pivot, toss the dirt. Now let's try it from the right hand moving, or both hands moving. We're spinning in the circle. We bring the hands back behind the hip, pivot, turn, toss the dirt. So that's the low sweep. And this is what I would call the clockwise version, because if you look at the poi in front of you, your poi will be going clockwise. Now, from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it up over our head. So what I want you to do is put your 2 thumbs up like this, and then you're gonna bring your hands up. You're gonna let your thumbs touch your shoulders, let the poi land on your back, pivot, turn, and throw the poi back into overhand on this side where you were. So now we'll do that low sweep again. Bring it low behind the butt, come out underhand. Beautiful, yes. And now thumbs up, let it rest on your back, pivot, turn, throw. Okay, now low sweep behind the butt, come out underhand on the left. Now from here, as you go up and you hit the shoulder, instead of letting the poi hit your back, you turn right before it does. Okay, so low sweep, high sweep. You can always go back to the version where you come thumbs up, hit the shoulder, pivot, turn, throw, to remind yourself how to do it. Hands low and tight, so you're going really high with your hands, like way up here. Try and, I really want you to imagine you're actually hitting your shoulder with your thumb when you're coming over the top. Try doing a little exhale at the point where you pivot, and really let the hand come back behind your butt. Like give it that space. It seems counterintuitive, but you're doing a loop behind your ass. Next bit of coaching I would give that's subtle on this is another way to look at this. The skirt metaphor works for some people, doesn't work for everybody. Another way to think about this is if you go back to the poi being still here on your right side, I want you to imagine that you're clawing. Have you ever gardened? So, you know, like those little hand hoes that you can get? I want you to imagine your hand is one of those, your hands are those hoes, and you're pulling your hands back like this, right? So we can actually do this in slow-mo, where we pull the hand behind the ass, pivot, turn, and come out underhand. And that's when you toss the dirt. So there is this motion back here where you pull the hand behind the ass, where you're clawing behind the butt, where it does that loop. But it's sort of like a trust fall, because it seems like, wait, what is actually going on here? I don't understand it. Let me show you what the Chasing the Sun looks like from the back in its full expression. So you do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What I want you to start working on is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which all you do is, sounds easy. Did we talk about the drill sandwiching previously? Where you do, where you do like, if you're gonna do say 15 reps of it, you do 15 with your weak hand, 15 with your dominant hand, 15 with your weak hand. So you sandwich you make the weaker hand the bread. I have another metaphor. If you imagine you have a tuxedo on with tails, and you are about to sit down on a piano bench to do a performance, imagine flipping the tails as you go to sit, so that you don't sit on the tail, right? But it's as you're coming from your right, your hand comes back, you flip the tails, and then you turn